blurry. Hey everybody, it's Jetman. Just doing a special, doing another ranking show today. Today is my 51st birthday. I just wanted to do a live stream and rank some things. Today we're going to rank my 10 Cobras and 10 G.I. Joes that I want to see in the classified line. This is an updated list. If you remember, I did one with Ronnie Trickshot some months back, and I just wanted to update it. Hello, Dan Alton. How you doing? Thanks. Thank you. Thanks for the birthday wishes. I just wanted to update it. There will be no anything that Hasbro has announced or rendered. It won't be on the list. There might be the leaks that we've heard. I might have a couple leaks on my list, but that's it. But nothing that Hasbro actually announced won't be on the list. And I might do some shout outs to some of my friends. So what's up, Ronnie? Sorry. Again, I'm sorry. I have no slideshow. I don't know how to do it just yet. I guess I'm not a computer whiz. I'm kind of a novice yet. So, plus I'm on free StreamYard right now. So I don't even have an outro, an intro, or what. That's what I want. But I do have pictures of the ones I picked on my phone that I will enlarge and show on screen. And thank you, Bear 11. Thanks for stopping in. Before I get to the list, just gonna show off some stuff that I've been working on. Before we get going, it's just some figures that I custom painted to look like their Sunbow counterparts in the cartoon. As you know, I'm a cartoon guy, so I just wanted some to look like from the Sunbow. The first one I did, I took my grunt that I had, and I painted him up to look like the Sunbow grunt from the cartoon. I made sure I looked on Google and made sure he looked like from the cartoon. So that's grunt, and then next one I did. This is my torpedo that I painted to look like the Sunbow torpedo. Can't really. I don't know why my camera is blurry. I'm sorry. I hope you can see the picture. So there's my torpedo. Hey, thanks, Stu. Thanks for stopping in. And then I just finished my Steeler, Sunbow Steeler, from the Steeler that I had from the 2-pack. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it, but I figured out the paint, and I thought this one came out really good. But that's all I did for now. Hey, there's the man, Hillbilly Harper. Thanks, buddy. Don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble or fired from your job. Make sure you work. But thanks for stopping in. Hey, Triple C, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. We'll get to the... I think you just need to wipe off the camera lens with a dry rag. All right. Thanks, Kaz. Hey, what's up, Josh? Joe fan, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. We'll get to the list here. Wow, that did work. Sweet. Okay, that did work. You can see myself better. Look at that. I don't want to see myself, but thanks, Triple C. And we got Joe Prime here. What's up? Thanks. Hello, Joe Prime. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, it is much better. Thank you. Oh yeah, Granddad. Here we go. Yeah. So let's get to this list. So I just got dizzy. Woo. Just got dizzy. Okay. Let's get going. So we're gonna start with Cobra, and we're gonna start with Cobra, number 10 on my list. Hopefully you can see this. Number 10 on my list for most wanted Cobra figure. I want is, I don't know if you can see it. It's Zanzibar. Zanzibar. Dreadnought Zanzibar. I love Zanzibar when I was a kid. I think he's one of my favorite Dreadnoughts. And I heard there was a leak, so I don't know. But I hopefully he comes with the air skiff. That'd be cool. But we'll see if it comes. But I think Zanzibar would be really cool. So there's Zanzibar. He's my number 10 Cobra Dreadnought. So yeah, I was Ronnie. But thanks for coming. And so let's go to my number 10 G.I. Joe that I want to see in classified. And I just before I show the picture, this is a shout out to my man down in Aussie, Ronnie Trickshot. This is the one he wants to see, one of his favorites, and that's his Weed Whacker guy, Pathfinder. I really think a classified Pathfinder was really cool. They could classify up the Weed Whacker really good, I think, personally. This is actually a good figure here, the 25th anniversary, I think. But I would love to see a Pathfinder. So would Ronnie. I just wanted to shout it out to Ronnie. But I never had Pathfinder as a kid because I was out of the line. But I always thought he looked cool. And that Weed Whacker, I think, would be look awesome, unless, of course, it's a retro. But the Weed Whacker, I think, would look great in classified. I think they could do that really good. So shout out to my boy Ronnie. He's been wanting people to put Pathfinder on his list. So there you go, Ronnie. Come on. I have that one. It's a Collector's Club. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know Collector's Club. Okay. I might have to get this myself. This is a nice figure. I never had him, so I kind of like to have him, if we don't get a classified. So my number 9. My number 9, Cobra, that I want to see in classified. And this is a shout out to my man Woody 222, because I know he has a custom one of this figure in classified. But just wanted to shout out to Woody. I don't think he's in the chat, but it's Rock Viper. I've been looking at this, and this is a really cool figure. Rock Viper. I never had him as a kid either. This would be really cool classified. He's kind of like the Alpine of Cobra, and I wouldn't even army build this guy. I'd just make him like a single Viper and battle Alpine up the mountains and hit and run. But so I know Woody has a custom one from JMK Customs, and it's really good. But it's JMK, so he's really good. So I just wanted to shout out to Woody. Oh, Triple C, they have a Python Patrol version. Yeah, that's what I said, Kaz. He looks like an army. He doesn't need you don't need like 1,500 Rock Vipers. He's just like one guy, which I do now because I don't army build. I don't army build anybody that's not like a no name like trooper, officer, Crimson Guard, Royal Guard. So I think he looks really cool, and I didn't know he was ahead of Python Patrol. That'd be kind of dope too. I'm not. I just started. I painted up the Fortnite boat to look like Python Patrol. I got Copperhead driving it with Battle Armor Cobra Commander. So then we got number 9 on the G.I. Joe list, and this is the guy I had when I was a kid, and I loved it. And he reminded me of Leatherneck and Sergeant Slaughter put together, and that is Repeater. I loved Repeater. He was like one of my favorite Joes in I think it was 88 or 89. And his gun, I loved his gun. It was like Roblox gun, but I love the fact that they had a hook on his belt that you could hook the gun to. I love that, and hopefully if they do Repeater, which I think could happen in classified because they're doing a lot of 88s. I think. Oh yeah, no, I was Peyton, Ronnie. Sorry, I'm not a Smurf, but Repeater would be great. But I think he'd be really great. I think they could really do the gun good if they could put the hook on his belt. I think that'd be cool in classified because I really like Repeater. If I'm too boring, I'm sorry. And then my next number 8 Cobra on the list is a shout out to my boy Shane from Same Time Toys, who grew up in Canandaigua where I live, and that'd be cool too. Triple C Night Force. I love Night Force. I might even get that one too. But my next number 8 Cobra, and shout out to Shane because he really wants his figure, and I didn't realize this, but I didn't realize this, but they did leak him. They did leak him, I guess. I didn't know that. But is the Headman guy, Headman, from the 90s. This is a yellow suit. The yellow suit would be really cool. This is a yellow suit he has on, but I think Headman would be cool in the line. I guess they leaked him or mentioned him with Sundown, the cowboy. Yeah, I didn't like Bernie Smurf either. I didn't like Bernie Smurf anyway, Sue. He was like one of my least favorite Smurfs, but no, I'm good. But Headman I think would be really cool, and I know Shane wants him, and I guess they leaked him when they showed Sundown. I don't know how he's connected to Sundown, but I didn't know I thought he had a black suit, but this yellow suit version is really cool looking in the line. So Headman's number 8, and pardon me, I gotta take a drink. My mouth is dry. Not soda either. And so my number 8, Joe, that I want to see classified, and Hillbilly Helper. If you're in this chat still, I want to apologize because I know you hate this figure, but this is my favorite. This is my favorite version of this character, and that's Duke version 3. And here is actually my 3 3/4 that Ronnie Trickshot sent me. Because I never had this Duke as a kid. I was way out of the line, but I think Classified could really do this one good. I don't know if they would give us the rocket shooter. I don't know if they would. That'd be kind of cool, but it is a cool figure. And I took the helmet off. I don't like helmets on my Joes unless it looks better. But Duke, I never liked Duke with a helmet on. So, but sorry, Hillbilly, but I had to put this Duke on my list because it was a really good Duke. It's my favorite Duke. But they got so many Dukes coming, so I think we could get one. So that's number 8 for the Joes. Sorry if I'm going too slow or too fast. So now we're on to number 7 on the list. It does look like a Desert Duke. That's a good theme because I think they're doing a desert theme. What the hell? Jesus. What's up, One and Toys? Nah, you're all right. You're good. You just missed some things in the beginning, but you can watch the replay if you'd like. And run them like yeah, it's the man's birthday, right? Yeah, thanks, Cass. So number 7 on the Cobra list, and this is another one I've never had as a kid because I didn't even know they went this route. But it's Cesspool. It's actually a really cool picture, but it's Cesspool from Eco Warriors, and I love his backstory where he's a CEO, and he gets hurt or something and wants revenge on G.I. Joe or something. But I think Cesspool were really cool, and we got Airtight coming, and we got Toxo Viper been announced. Of course, the Mole Rats. So I think Cesspool would be really cool, and I could see this guy coming. I don't know if he had any vehicles. Triple C, he'd be kind of cool in your bug that you got. But I think Cesspool would be cool. Someone I never had. So. And number 7 for the Joes. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I think I saw. I don't think I saw version 2, but yeah, I think Cesspool will be cool. And number 7 for the G.I. Joes. And I'll try to slow down. I feel like I'm going way fast. Thanks. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I was out of the line by then, but that's kind of cool. If you want to paint your HasLab, yeah. But number 7 for G.I. Joe is one that I really liked, and I always wanted this guy. I never had him, like I said in the past. But and I don't know what it is, but a lot of people don't like him because it's sports themed. But Captain Gridiron, I loved Captain Gridiron when I saw him, and I just think he'd be really cool. I mean, come on, he's got footballs for grenades. How cool is that? His helmet looks like a football helmet. I mean, I think that'd be really cool. And so I don't know. I just think maybe tone down the colors because they're kind of out there. But then again, Airtight, it's got sort of the same colors, and they got the tools for sports people like Big Lob and Bazooka and stuff. So I think this would be really cool. You got Red Dog, you can throw him the football. I did not. I have not. I looked on eBay, and all the ones that are cheap don't come everything together. I want one that's complete, and so I did see that one. That one actually looks better than the O-ring. I might get the collector's club better because I don't know why. I just kind of like them better. They look better made. They look like a miniature classified. So I'll see. I don't know. They haven't been very reasonable on eBay. So yeah, I like Captain Gridiron. I think he looks cool. So let's get to number 6 on Cobra, and This will fit in well with Triple C because it's Voltar from the Iron Grenadiers. I think he's actually been leaked by Destro as my spirit animal, but I'm not sure. But another one that comes with a pet is Condor, and I think he's been. I think you. I always liked him as. I mean, I didn't have many Iron Grenadiers, but Voltar I did have, and he did. He was really cool. Yeah, I will. I will, Ronnie. Wait till Joe Fest. Yeah, I'm sure they got him there, and but Voltar I think would look really cool. So I don't know. Maybe not so much. Maybe a toned down pink. I don't know if people want pink in the line, but who cares? Yeah, I think you're right, Casual Toy. I think the demon is still going to be the HasLab. I don't care what people say. I mean, it's big enough to be a HasLab. I saw a picture of it on Smoking Joe's, and it's huge. And so I think it could be the HasLab. I mean, they made the spoiler. It didn't look like it had a connecting thing on it, but I think Voltar could be really cool. I think someone says he drives the demon. So hold about 4 figs. That is cool. That's cool. I mean, that's a HasLab. I mean, and yeah, Triple C. Yeah, pink, purple. You know. I mean, look at what they did change much of the retro Techno Viper. I'm not going to get one, but I mean, it looked like it was a different purple. So, we'll see. And so, what's this? Number 6 on the G.I. Joe list is another one. I had this one. I don't, but another one is a Muskrat. I think this one has been leaked on Destro's my Spirit Animals list. I don't want to say anything about if someone said something. I don't want to be like that, but I think he did leak this one, Muskrat. How cool would that boogie board be? I mean, come on. That would be so cool. I mean, they could get it. Jesus, they could make it a surfboard and classified. I mean, really? I mean, that'd be so cool. You know, and I'm sure his hat would be removable and his machete would have a sheath on his thing. So I think Muskrat. Really, I didn't know that. Oh, that'd be cool. In the same way, that'd be cool. I think I saw somewhere that they made a Night Force Muskrat down the road. I'm not sure. I don't think I was collecting then, but I think they did make a Night Force one. Yeah, I think it is a no-brainer. I think he is. It should have been already, but hey, I don't work for Hasbro, so a boogie what? Boogie one Arting? Okay. But I think it'd be really cool. Oh, I am talking. Exact. So number 5 on my Cobra list, and this is another Iron Grenadier. So I didn't realize, but that's okay because I kind of like them too. But is Annihilator with the helicopter? Now, would that helicopter not be cool in classified? Triple C or anybody? Come on, that would be so cool to have in classified. I liked them as a kid when I had them, and I love the helicopter. I mentioned somewhere that if they made Annihilator, they could make that Matt Tracker that had the helicopter, but they said, "Oh, we're not doing a Matt Tracker figure in classified." Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Why not? I mean, he's in the Energon comics now, so. But that would be cool. Annihilator would be cool. Another Iron Grenadier for Triple C and Woody. So I think Annihilator would be cool. It'd be cool looking. They're dancing around the different lines so they don't finish any one out. They want to catch all the different line collectors and hopefully get them to buy other lines. Okay. So yeah, I think Annihilator would be really cool. Yeah, I would get Annihilator too. I mean, again, I wouldn't. I mean, Annihilator is a cool name, and he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to be an army builder. I don't think. And so number 5 on GI Joe, and this is another shout out to my buddy Woody 222, and that's Hardball. He loves Hardball. He wants Hardball, and I actually want Hardball. I loved Hardball as a kid because I love baseball, and I mean, they have the gun. They have the scalp for the gun. I mean, Range Viper's gun is Hardball's gun, the Gatling gun. So I mean, they can do it. Come on, Hasbro, make it number 222. That would be cool. But Hardball, I think Hardball is a must. I mean, when I was a kid, I had from the cartoon. I remember like putting people together as friends. They had a group of friends that they hung out with. Hardball was always with Shockwave and Budo, and they were friends. So I would do that again when I get Hardball because I have Budo and I have Shockwave. So that's what I like to do is from the cartoon, from like Alpine and Bazooka and stuff, and Footloose and Dusty. But I bet multiple for the backpack of Annihilator. Yeah, I bet. And Woody probably would too. I love Hardball too. I'd be a great figure. Yeah, I think he would. I mean, I'm sure his hat would come off because they gave the hat to the Night Force Crazy Legs, which I destroyed. But I have the retro, so. But I think, yeah, I mean, they got the jersey mold for basketball, and not now we win baseball, And like I said before with Captain Gridiron, I'm a sports guy, so I know a lot of people don't like sports figures, but I think Hardball, I think he's a must. But to be honest with you. And number 4 on my Cobra list, and this is a guarantee. This is the only one on my list, other than Hardball, that I think is a guarantee because of who he is. But it's Burgess Meredith himself, Globulus, from the G.I. Joe movie. I mean, I think it's just a matter of time that we're going to get a Globulus. I mean, we got the Royal Guard, we got Pythona, we got Nemesis, Immortal, or Enforcer. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool, Billy. That would be really cool. But yeah, that would be cool, Billy. But Globulus is it's a guarantee. It's a must. I mean, you can't have the Cobra Law without Globulus. I mean, and and we get it. We better get the ball. I don't want no thing with this lizard stick. You can't. You got to get a stand and put them up. Yeah, Triple C, you're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right, Triple C. Just like Serpentor, and it'll be an ungodly price, and nobody will be able to get it because they didn't make enough, and I'll have to buy it unboxed on eBay for when it's on sale. But he better come with the ball. I really think if he's a con exclusive and he's expensive, he better come with the ball. Thanks, Bobby. Thanks for stopping in. But he better come with the ball. He better come with his thing that the worm wrapped around. And someone said this on somewhere else. It'd be cool if he came with an alternate head with the thing stabbed in his eye after Falcon stabbed him in the eye. That would be cool. An extra head. I would for that I would spend the money for Globulus. And he'll probably be the same as Destron as a spoiler. I would imagine, but that would be cool if he come with an extra head with the thing in one of his eyes. That would be impressive. Number 4 on my list for G.I. Joe, and is one that I really liked as a kid. This picture I have, I don't know where it's from. Probably the Collectors Club, but it's Spearhead and Max. I mean, I'm a pets guy. I like how they have pets in it, and so I really like Hey, Crow, thanks for stopping in. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Hey, your show with Dookie was great. I just got off that, so. But I think Spearhead and Max. I think it's another must. I mean, I think he was pretty popular O-ring figure, and I liked him as a kid. I love the pets. I love the pets, and this. Hey, Joe's, how you doing? Thanks, thanks for liking my reviews. Yeah, I try to do my best. But this Spearhead and Max, we could use the Bobcat. I know a Coyote's been leaked from Destro, my spirit animal, with Dusty and Sandstorm. So we're gonna. That's why it's not on my list. But I think Spearhead and Max is just as good as that. And this Collectors Club figure, I might have to pick that up too because I like Spearhead. This looks really good. I don't know Triple C. I don't know if it's Collectors Club or 25th anniversary, but that that Bobcat looks really sweet. So I'm actually making a shelf out of foam to put that. I'm actually making a shelf out of foam to put my O-rings and stuff that I want to get because I liked them as a kid. So thank you, William. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Collector's Club. Oh, it's okay. Thanks, Joe fan. Yeah, Yeah, like I said, Globulus is a must. I mean, it's just, yeah. So we're getting there and there. I'm sorry. Oh God, another one. Well, Triple C. My number 3 on the Cobra list is another one you'll like. Triple C is I didn't know he was Iron Grenadiers, but Undertow. Another one I never had, but he looks really cool. I saw I never had him. I didn't know he came with a pet. Is it a shark? He came with a shark or a spearfish or. You keep on having many more and bringing that joy to the world. Yeah, I'll try to do more live streams like this. I like the rank stuff, so I got a couple in my head. So, but I wanted to do this one first. But this is Undertow, a Barracuda. Okay, but I think Undertow. I mean, they're doing so many Underground years that I would have liked Undertow before Metalhead myself, but after seeing Metalhead in the Deke series, I think, dude, he's so stupid. But Undertow looks really cool, and Triple C, I know you'd stick him in your bug probably, but that thing's awesome, by the way. But yeah, I think, and it's on the coloring. Oh, does he have a Triple C? Is that a sled that he's carrying, like wetsuit or a? That'd be kind of cool. See, I never had this as a kid, but yeah, here's another picture of him. It's like a sled. It's like a boogie board. Yeah. So there you go. Muskrat, Undertow. And then, so I think he'd be pretty cool. All right, so see where we are now, and number 3 on my GI Joe list, and I don't know. This looks like a different version of the one I had as a kid, but it doesn't matter because he looks cool. But maybe it's from the comics. But another one of my favorite Joes when I was a kid is Fast Draw. I love this rocket launcher, and this must be. I think this might be a version 2. I don't know. Maybe someone in the chat knows, Triple C or somebody, but I think Fast Draw will be amazing. His helmet came off, or no, his visor went up, but this one you could have the helmet come off. But I think Fast Draw is another must. I think he's cool. I think they even did someone on Hasbro stream mention Fast Draw, or I don't know, maybe not, but I think Fast Draw would be really cool in the line, and This does look like a different version than the one I had. I don't remember him having so much yellow. The Cops Club version is awesome. Okay, I don't remember him having so much yellow on his suit, the one I had. But anyway, any fast draw would be awesome. I think I love fast draw. So I don't know how you guys feel, but I think fast draw. I think he came out with the same year as Hardball and Repeater, and that's the modern version. Okay, so it's probably okay. Well, it doesn't matter. I like fast draw either way. We need a fast draw. You can do a Night Force fast draw. I'd get it. So, and so now we're on to number two. Number two in the line, and this is shout out to my buddy Evil Dookie because he's a Dreadnought fan and he really wants this figure with his car, and that's Thrasher. I think Thrasher. Come on, boys, it has bro. Thrasher is a must. I mean, look at his character. He's got a freaking lacrosse stick for a weapon. Come on, man. You get green hair. I mean, he's a great Dreadnought. I mean, he almost ran over the other Dreadnoughts in the cartoon. But of course, you make Thrasher, you got to give us a Thunder Machine. I mean, I don't even think it doesn't need to be a HasLab or made to order. I think it's big enough that I don't think it's much bigger than the Vamp. I mean, just make it a little longer, and you got the Thunder Machine. It doesn't have to be a made to order or a HasLab. Just put it. Yeah, it should be out this year. I mean, put it in Walmart or put it in Target. I mean, Target exclusive. I mean, it's not much bigger than the Vamp and the Stinger, and it'll sell. And people want it, and they don't want to spend $400 for a Thunder Machine that doesn't deserve to be a HasLab. I mean, so I think it's probably coming this year. Probably, I don't know what it's going to be. I don't speculate like other people, but I'm not saying anything bad. But there's my number two on Cobra, and this is number two for G.I. Joe. This is probably coming out this year or next because it's an original. But Flash, I gotta have Flash. Flash, I like Flash. I mean, Grand Slam's probably coming too, but I like Flash better than Grand Slam. I just did. I mean, he wasn't in the cartoon much. Yeah, I think you're right, Triple C. Flash wasn't in the cartoon much, but because I love the cartoon, but he was in the first miniseries, Mass Device. When they went when Snake Eyes got locked in the cave. I mean, Flash was there. And you think about it, that miniseries, the Joes that were there to get the crystals: Scarlet, Snake Eyes, Tripwire, Snow Job, Flash. Who's left? The only one that we hadn't seen made in the line, Flash. You got Tripwire, you got Snow Job. They were both big packages or deluxes, and then you got Scarlet. We've had three Scarlets, and then we got Snake Eyes and that Snake Eyes from that Masterpiece that's the Snake Eyes I got with the polar bear. I love that Snake Eyes because I love the cartoon. That's my Snake Eyes in my collection. So come on, boys, finish off the G.I. Joe Master Device. Flash, come on. We got the gun. We got sci-fi. I mean, come on. If I see a laser Viper before Flash, I'm gonna be pissed. So now we are at the number ones of Cobra and Joe, and I don't know. This Viper, my number one is a Viper, and it's probably my favorite Viper. And I don't know. I just liked it as a kid, and I don't know if a lot of people like this Viper. I haven't heard anything about him, but I love him. I think he's great. Removable helmet, and that's the Astro Viper. And I know a lot of people don't like. I don't know. I don't think he's space though, but I love the Astro Viper. I love his backpack. That could be so cool and classified with a backpack. I might even buy two of these because I love Astro Viper. Make one a leader or something. But I love Astro Viper, and I really like to see him in the line. I don't know how we got nothing. Ronnie, don't get mad at me, but how did we get a Frag Viper before an Astro Viper? Because I believe Astro Viper came out first. I don't want to get Ronnie mad because I know he loves Frag Viper, but we got a Frag Viper before we got Astro Viper. I mean, come on. And I never had Laser Viper, so I like Astro Viper better. But I think it'd be so cool, Astro Viper. Nothing against Laser Viper. I mean, I'll probably make him too because they do Vipers a lot. But I think he'd be great. And my number one is Ronnie knows this is one of my favorite Joes. He is a version 2, and I really think they have. That's right, Ronnie. That's right. He's the best. But I think my number one G.I. Joe. When I saw him as a kid, I said, I gotta get this. That guy is so cool. And I didn't realize he was a version 2 of the original character. But I'm gonna show them. I got this from Ronnie Trickshot, the man down at Aussie, and that is version 2 Stalker with his kayak. I think. I mean, I love this figure. This is up there with Mainframe. If they made this in classified, I'd be very happy. And I love the kayak. He was in Operation Dragonfly. So where the hell is he? I mean, I love this soccer. I really do. Thank you for my trick shot for sending it to me. And I will get your package out. I just gotta see how much it'll cost to get to Australia. But I will get it to you. I got some surprises in there too. So, but I think this stalker actually, when I got this, I broke the gun part here. Sorry, I opened it up the package and I grabbed it out and the front of the gun broke off. And sorry, Ronnie, I didn't mean to break your toy. But I did see the Collectors Club. That looks really good too. But awesome stalker Arctic. Yeah, it's a must. I think it's a must too. Triple C. So here's a Collectors Club, I believe. Here's the Collectors Club of Arctic Stalker. So that's a really good figure too. I'm not worried about it. It's just on my shelf. So trying to figure out how to. Thank you so much, Don. Thanks. Thank you. A couple more hours to be over, but that's all right. I didn't do much. I just kind of lounged around, watched TV, slept a lot, and worked on some stuff. So when I used to work, when I had my jobs when I was younger, I always took my birthday off. And thinking about it now, I said, why did I take my birthday off? I mean, I don't know. But if nobody saw them, if nobody was here earlier, I did show off some of these custom paintings. Here's my Sunbow Steeler I did. My Sunbow Torpedo. Oh, you can see him better too because it's not blurry. My Sunbow Torpedo, and because I love the cartoon, and my Sunbow Grunt that I did. This is the first one I did, and this gun I got from Triple D, I believe. Yeah, I don't know where he got it, but it's a really awesome gun. But I'm not a customizer, so don't say. I just paint figures that I want that look like what I want from the cartoon. When I get a retro Wild Bill, I'm going to do that to look like the Sunbow because that's the one they should have put out. I don't care what anybody says. They should have done the retro Wild Bill like the Sunbow. on the Sun. It looked like the Sunbow Wild Bill. We didn't need two HasLab Wild Bills. And I'm not ranting. I'm not bitching. I'm just saying we don't need two retro. We don't need two HasLab Wild Bills. That should have been the Sunbow Wild Bill. And so I'm not painting my HasLab. I'm not painting my HasLab Wild Bill. I just use acrylic paint that I get at Walmart, and then I put Mod Podge over it, so it doesn't. That's what I've been told. I'm not a customizer like all the great ones on YouTube, like Tony Figs and JMK and Smudge and Gun Bunny. But I just paint what I want because I love the cartoon, and if they don't make one, I wasn't gonna do Steeler because he comes from a 2-pack. But I said, you know what? I don't think it's going to be too hard. And he actually came out pretty good. So I'm pretty surprised. So I can't wait to get the Retro Wild Bill because I'm not doing it to my HasLab. And Ronnie Trickshot, when I get my Retro Wild Bill and paint it, if you want the HasLab Wild Bill, I'll send it to you. If you don't have a classified Wild Bill, because I know you don't have a Dragonfly. So just think of that. Like when I get the Retro one and paint it like Sunbow, you can have my HasLab Wild Bill if you want it. If you don't want it, then no big deal. I don't need two Wild Bills. So I don't know what to do with my Dragonfly and my Rattler because my ceiling in my apartment is a drop ceiling. And just that Rattler, I don't know what the Dragonfly, but the Rattler is just too goddamn big to hang up from that ceiling. We could get a Night Force Steeler, but I wanted I wanted to paint the Sunbow because one of my favorite cartoons is the World Without End, two-parter when Grunt and Steeler and Clutch stay back in that alternate universe. I remember him from that. And funny thing is, I remember watching the Deke series and Grunt was in that, so he must have come back. Oh, thanks, William. Yeah, I love my diodes and my displays. I use tables for my displays because I can't get down on the floor. So it's easier for me. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Yeah, you could be right, Hillbilly. And I don't know. But I don't know. So I don't know. So I gather everybody stopped in. It's pretty much my birthday. I didn't realize I was up against Punk and some other people, but thanks for all stopping in. But I don't like to bitch and rant about people. So you'll be able to go and watch other people later. I probably will too. So, but that's. Oh wait, you know what? I forgot. I'm sorry. I did. Thank you, Running Toys. I did do some honorable mentions. I forgot to add them. I'm sorry. I'll do them real quick. I do have some honorable mentions that didn't make the top 10. But for Cobra, my honorable mentions are Heat Viper and Dreadnought Burnout, and then Triple C's favorite from Aaron Grenadiers, Targot. So those are my 3 honorable mention Cobras. And then for G.I. Joe, my honorable mentions for G.I. Joe are Salvo, who I think would be really cool and classified. Stretcher, another medic. I mean, come on. You got Life One, you got Doc, you need Stretcher. And I kind of liked him in the D cartoon when I watched it. And don't laugh at me, because I think they could really, after seeing what they did to Ninja Force Scarlet, I think they could do this figure really good and classified to make him look better. And that's Ice Cream Soldier. I think they could really do a good Ice Cream Soldier. I know a lot of people hate that figure, but I never had him, so. But I think it'd be funny if they made an Ice Cream Soldier. I'm sorry, Hillbilly, that skid marks on my list. And he'd be cool. Actually, to be honest with you, I'd love to see his vehicle unclassified. The Desert Fox, I think it was pretty sweet. But so I think I'm gonna get going. I don't have much. My mouth's getting really dry, so I'm not a big talker. But I'm gonna get out of here. Maybe next time I can figure out how to put the link in the chat. But I'll have other rankings. I gotta do more live streams. I don't really look at subs anymore, but thanks for everybody. Thanks for everybody coming in, stopping in. Okay, boy. Thanks for everybody stopping in. And Scalpel is the medic for Cobra. I didn't know they had a medic. That'd be kind of cool. They need a medic. Why not? Jesus. Thank you, Joe Fan. Thank you. Yeah, have a good night, everybody. So thanks again for stopping in. Thanks, Ronnie. I'll see you guys in other chats. And just remember, knowing is half the battle. Yo, Joe. Cobra. La 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 la. Thanks.